There's no more emblematic symbol of the hunt for dangerous game than our choice for number 5, the African lion.
When you think of safari, what comes to your mind? African lion. Few animals are more revered, few animals are more intense. It is one of the scariest hunts that I've ever been on. They're not afraid of you. They have no fear of you. They'll look you in the eye, that big golden yellow amber eye will look into your eye and it will go right to your soul. But I tell you what, when you walk up and touch that mane of your lion, you have done something in your life that you will never forget, and it does something to you. And I'm glad to say that I have been capable and fortunate enough to have that experience in my life.
You know, me personally, you're hunting lion here in Botswana the way we did, you track them, you get in really close. You know, if you're lucky, you catch him asleep, you're able to make a good shot. But the other scenario that can happen is you get in close, he hears you or senses you, he jumps up, and you still got to take that shot. And trophy hunting is that's what it's all about. Is this, you're not always going to get the greatest shot or the perfect shot. You know, you take your chances, and that's how you collect big trophies. As a hunter, you got to know all the angles, and you got to know, you know, where you can make that kill shot from any angle. And to me, you know, wounded lion in the bush, thick bushes, is something that is the least likely that I like to go in after. But obviously it's happened many times.
There is no forgiveness when it comes to dangerous animals. Just because of the sheer, you know, will to survive that they have, and they are not afraid of man, and once wounded, can be a very difficult situation for you.
4th place is held by the monarch of the world's bear, the largest terrestrial carnivore, the brown bear.
I find the brown bear the most dangerous game to hunt in North America. Nothing gets my adrenaline going like the close-range pursuit of a brown bear grizzly. Not only is the brown bear a dangerous animal to hunt, it's also one of the wisest. Its nose is said to be 10 times stronger than that of a whitetail.
Probably one of the greatest trophies in North America is the North American brown bear. There are few animals that demand the respect of a big brown bear. When you walk up on a bear that's head as big as a 55-gallon drum, let me tell you, my friend, you have really accomplished and done something. Make sure your first shot is a good one, because let me assure you, last thing you want is 1,500 pounds of mad bear charging you at 40 miles an hour.
If you're sitting at home dreaming of coming to Alaska on a brown bear or grizzly hunt, now is a great time. Both species are at all-time record high levels of population, and the hunts are highly successful. At the end of the hunt, if you're successful, you've got an awesome trophy to bring home.
What I like most about bear hunting, probably the excitement of the chase. I mean, you know, getting in on a big bear and trying to get close enough so that you have the most effective shot on the animal, and getting the hunter in close and whatnot can be a lot of fun. I mean, besides their largest carnivore on earth, there's a lot of excitement to it. I'm sure it's probably, you know, really like the big 5 in Africa or anything like that, but it's what we have here on North America is the brown bear.
Number 3 is the cliff-dwelling rock climber that challenges hunters to reach it if they can, the mountain goat.
When you're hunting mountain goats, be prepared to walk along vertical edges, because they love them. If you're scared of heights, probably not a real good animal to be hunting.
The Rocky Mountain goat is a uniquely North American animal. With its long white pelage and its sleek black horns, no other animal looks like it. It's in a class by itself.
And then when you're out there, don't take any chances. Watch those rocks. Don't step out on any rough rock edges, and just take your time. It's important to move slowly for 2 reasons. 1, less likely that the goats are going to spot that movement, and 2, less likely you're going to make a rash move and step somewhere where you shouldn't.
Just beautiful hides. The later the season, the heavier the hide. If you're looking for the ultimate prime mountain goat, the first hunt of October is the best, but then you better be prepared for some inclement weather. You get a lot of snow and icy conditions, so you got to be extremely careful then.
Everyone knows about the mountain goat, but not everybody really knows what it is. A lot of people think they butt heads. They don't butt heads at all. They stab each other. Those little black stiletto horns that are about 9 to 11 inches long and they curve back, that's what they use to kill each other if they can do it. They are nasty animals. A billy will move into an area where the ewes are during the breeding season, and if he's got competition, he doesn't just butt heads like a sheep and try to push them away. They actually try to kill each other. So you don't want to get too close to a goat.
Coming in at second is the unquestionably dangerous and incredibly obstinate Cape buffalo.
I think one of the main reasons why people enjoy hunting the buffalo so much is because of how tenacious they are. They're big animals, they're very, very powerful, and they're super tough animals. And I think that is the main attraction to hunting Cape buffalo. I've had a couple of buffalo charges in my career. I can assure you that it's one of the most terrifying and most difficult animals to stop. They come very, very quickly, and it's not an animal that will take stopping if you shoot it in the chest. You know, you gotta hit them in the brain. You've got to really immobilize them completely to stop a buffalo from getting to you, and they can take in a lot of lead.
With a wounded dangerous animal, a lot of professionals will claim that a buffalo is the most dangerous, and it's all based on personal experiences.
You're in dangerous country and you're in unpredictable circumstances. This is part of what makes the hunt exciting and raises that adrenaline up to the point where it truly is something to look forward to. But at the same time, you have thought, and you know you could be injured. You know you could even be killed. And that's why I would definitely recommend using, in the famous words of Robert Rourke, make sure you're using enough gun.
I think one of the things that makes buffalo so dangerous is just their ability to absorb shots. They're super, super tough animals, and when they make their mind up to come after you, they're pretty determined. They're going to take some stopping.
Capable of weighing over 6 tons and carrying 200 pounds of ivory, the elephant stands at #1 among dangerous hunts.
When hunting dangerous game, you want to get in close and get in personal, and particularly with elephant, you know, I like to brain shot, and I like to be in 20, 30 yards, and the reason for that too is an elephant in thick cover, he can disappear in seconds, and if you're in close, you know you're going to get a couple of shots, and if that first shot doesn't put him down.
Elephant hunting, probably, in my opinion, the most exciting type of hunting there is in the world. I've had a lot of my friends who are very experienced big game hunters. Once they hunt elephant, they don't want to hunt anything else. It was the most exciting hunt that I have ever been on in my whole life, and I have been around the world and have acquired many, many trophies. There's something about standing 20 feet away from a mature bull, 13 feet at the head. You're looking into his eyes, he's looking into your eyes, and all of a sudden, I can guarantee you, you've never had a fear in your life like that.
What sets the elephant apart is just the sheer greatness and size of this animal. The ability to move quickly, the ability to disappear without you even knowing it. And that can create a problem if you're not on top of your game. Well, my greatest concern when hunting elephant is to do it as safely as possible. At all times I have to ensure the safety of my clients, myself, my tracker, Skinner that's with me, and just to move in there, do a clean shot and get out of there. You have to have the wind that must be right. Everything must be right, the brush, everything, your cover. If things are not right, there's a good possibility that you can get stampled.
It's a tremendous thrill for me, and I remember when I shot my first big animal, an elephant. I've never had an adrenaline rush like that in my life. And I've done a lot of dangerous things, driving race cars and things like that, and nothing compares to this.
The Earth's largest land animal, the elephant, is the one dangerous creature that takes no prisoner when it attacks.